It's a Guinness Book World Record. You beat Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
And Meghan Markle, the royal.
Like in, like, I don't know, 12 seconds or something like that.
Something like that.
Oh, really? Oh, really? That feels odd to me.
Yes, Jennifer Aniston beat Meghan Markle, with more than 40 million Instagram followers compared to Meghan. But what's behind those numbers is where things get interesting. Even if both Jennifer Aniston and Meghan Markle are constantly in the spotlight and masters of media attention, good or bad, they've both made headlines, to be celebrated one moment and criticized the next. And the endless rumors about what they say and do, they never seem to stop. But today is not about gossip. Today is about different versions of authenticity, because both Meghan and Jennifer insist they are real and honest.
I just want people to know that I'm a real person. A real person.
I'm being honest, and I'm being honest.
And maybe you don't even know or like Jennifer or Meghan, but I want your opinion anyway. Because the comparison you're about to see today is something we all face every day in our conversations. Some people show up as their real self or as another version of themselves, which can feel fake. And that's when people disconnect, they lose trust and likability. So let's get started with the first comparison, the real struggle.
Oh my gosh, I work so hard.
When you want to come across as real, there's nothing more powerful than being vulnerable and sharing your struggles. And Jennifer has shared her past, her childhood, her survival mechanism, her parents' divorce, and also rebelling against her father by becoming an actress.
I liked making people laugh. It was such a source of survival for me as a kid.
Survival because she says it helped her deal with her parents splitting up.
I mean, honestly, the best thing that came out of it was my sense of humor, because there were some pretty sad moments, as any kid from a divorce will tell you.
Were there any acting lessons that your father taught you?
No, he just did not want me to do it. No lessons except for don't. But I did, because he said don't.
Several years ago, quote, I was trying to get pregnant. It was a challenging road for me. I was going through IVF, drinking Chinese teas, you name it. You just don't think it. So here I am today. The ship has sailed.
She also talks about making a living as a waitress while she was chasing her dream to become an actress and doing audition after audition.
I definitely had a hard time at the getting a job, getting arrested. I was a waitress forever. From age 6 to 20, I was never. Well, I couldn't say I really worked as an actress, except for off Broadway.
Mm-hmm. So you waited tables? Where did you wait?
I waited tables at Jackson Hole.
Were you a good waitress?
No, I was a terrible waitress.
Jennifer doesn't hide behind a mask, and when she's sharing these stories, she comes across as human, as relatable. But compare that to Meghan, who's also talking about working hard.
I have been on this grind. Oh my gosh, I work so hard. And I'm still working hard, right? The moment that everything sells out, it doesn't mean that we're done. Yeah. It means we're working on replenishment and what are the next SKUs and what's the next tranche of products and what's the timing on that and writing the newsletters and writing the social media captions and making sure that all that feels in line and what's the cadence of it and what's the photography that we want to do and what do I want to wear for those shoots.
The way Meghan talks, so fast, it feels so scripted and rehearsed. It's too polished and perfect. But I want to know from you, do you feel like Meghan really struggled and worked so hard? Please do leave a comment. And while you're down there, can you also hit the like and subscribe? And there's also a new button that says hype. If you can click that too, thank you so much. Next up, the emotional tears. Are these tears real or rehearsed? First, look at Jennifer when Drew Barrymore surprises her with a message from her co-star from the movie Rumor Has It.
She's just fantastic.
It's so funny because she's with her daughter actually right here.
Hi, Jen. During the time we were making Rumor Has It, you were really wonderful to work with.
Oh my God, that really was that's a surprise. I was with her when my dog passed away.
Jennifer is wiping both her eyes. She's admitting she's emotional. But how do her words land compared to Meghan, who's also saying she's emotional in Jamie's podcast interview?
Proud I am of all things that's making me emotional. For them to be able to look back and go, oh my gosh, she has loved us so much. Oh my gosh.
So beautiful.
Oh, I don't know, I wasn't expecting that one. Of all things, it's making me emotional.
Also, Meghan has revealed how proud she is of how she can cry on command and from one eye only.
You'll make yourself cry. Oh my, you do that so well. Oh my God, it's crazy. You're like, Meghan, one tear, left eye, go. Give me 3 seconds.
It does raise the question, who's more real and who's more rehearsed? The point is that people connect with you when your reaction feels genuine. But when your reaction feels staged and performed or rehearsed, people notice and they start questioning your authenticity, even if Meghan keeps saying that she's so authentic.
Really organically and authentically. I think the authenticity is, but also to be authentic. What do I authentically, organically want to share? And I'm going to live my life really authentically, make choices authentically.
Let's talk about the touch of narcissism, because Meghan loves to talk about herself, me, myself, and Meghan.
I believe in myself.
She likes to talk about herself because she also feels different than the rest of us.
Where things were different with me, of course, is that what's different than what you're saying is your initial experience is very different.
Every story she tells seems to circle back to herself, her brand, or her success. Even if she's talking about her kids and her family, it's all about congratulating her success.
There was this sweet card from my kids and my husband saying, "We're so proud of you, Mama, and congrats on the show," and with flowers. And I just thought, okay, here we go. And I felt so loved.
Meghan also repeats how her jams sold out, although we'll never know her numbers and we'll never know if she sold out 1 jar or 10 jars.
Meghan wouldn't share sales figures for us ever, but so far, most of its inventory has quickly sold out.
Sold out also in less than an hour.
44 minutes. Everything sells out in 45 minutes.
Everything sold out in under an hour.
Everything.
Yeah. And
45 minutes.
Now compare that to Jennifer, who actually won awards for her acting roles and has a successful hair care brand. But Jennifer is not the one talking about it and promoting it.
I feel like, did I help with this at all? Your new hair care products?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, and actually, I think you and Mal, you guys were, everyone sort of, oh yeah, well, there you go.
Oh.
Not the face, not the
How
face.
luxurious I am. It's a detangler. Yeah.
And that's a rat's nest up there, guys.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
But in honor of Lolavie, which, by the way, I also use the scalp scrubbing shampoo that has this nozzle in it, and I could do it through the scalp line like a professional. Like, it's brilliant. It's so good. And you have a detangler. Like 15 awards.
14 awards.
So
Jennifer will also always compliment other people, and in the countless interviews I've watched of her, she'll mention other co-stars and hosts and fans.
Mr. Jon Hamm. Jon Hamm.
Oh, hello.
Isn't he the
He's
nicest
so
guy?
Much fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Too.
He doesn't look like some, he's this very handsome leading man, and then he's got this funny.
He's
it's just so fabulous.
Speaking of,
You're the kindest, most generous, authentic. No, this is the truth. You're just love and generosity just pours out of you.
Well,
Being able to compliment other people is very charismatic and makes you more likable because it takes the focus away from yourself and it shows that you care about other people. And that connects. That is relatable. And it's the opposite of narcissism.
I believe in myself. I believe in our potential for success.
a malignant narcissist.
Did you know that both Jennifer and Meghan wrote books, in fact, children's books? But the way they talk about their books is so very different.
Tell everybody about the book and why you decided to write this.
Oh, blah.
You got a new book inspired by Clyde, Cooking with Clydio.
Jennifer cares a lot about dogs, and in fact, she owns rescue dogs. And all the proceeds of her books go to that organization.
Cooking with Clydio is the book based, inspired by Clyde, obviously.
Yes.
Proceeds of this book go to the Clydio Foundation, which supports rescue organizations around. So these are just fun recipes for parents to make with their kids.
Doing so is another way that Jennifer redirects the spotlight away from her.
Because, I care about helping animals and the dogs. Clydio. So
right.
Clydio goes out to you'll see.
Yeah.
Because it's for all ages.
Now compare that to Meghan, who also wrote a children's book, but once again, the story circles back to Meghan.
I wrote this originally just as a poem for my husband on Father's Day, and it was about my observation of him and, him being a dad, which was the most beautiful thing to watch. And that was really the intention of it. It's just like a sweet love story between a family. And so I said, okay, well, let's turn it into a children's book, and then made sure that all of those pieces of it, especially the softer side of masculinity, the softer side of fatherhood, to be able to see that, and try to include it all in there. And
the point is that when you crave too much attention, it can come across as narcissism. But when you're able to share the spotlight, you show you care about others. And that is more authentic and believable. And Meghan doesn't only say she believes in herself and she believes in her success, but when somebody's trying to critique her show, she denies it.
And so if you know your audience, you know your demographic, well, they love the show. And my partners love the show, and that's why we have a season 2. I believe in myself.
There are more body gestures to compare. Just the way they sit in interviews, how Jennifer sits comfortable, makes the other person feel comfortable, and genuinely touches the interviewer. It's funny, it's real, it's relatable. Whereas Meghan's posture, it's elegant, but often too uptight, too perfect and polished, and not natural. Also the facial expressions. They can look natural and effortless, and compare that to some expressions that make people cringe. Now that you've seen both Jennifer and Meghan side by side, be real and honest and let me know, whose presence are you drawn to? Is it more Jennifer or Meghan's conversations? Let me know. And also, if you have other suggestions for me to compare, I love your suggestions. Now, being authentic and staying authentic can be natural and effortless, or it can be destroyed in an instant. So just make sure you don't fall into that trap. And watch this next video. I'll see you there.